Is the audio great, Brad?
Yeah, audio's good. Give me one of your classic, hey guys.
Hey guys. What's up, guys? Hey guys.
That's classic, John. Classic, man.
I did everything myself in here. That is not how you do the business. And that right there is a house that I have already flipped as well. And I already know that I can flip this house to a buyer on my buyers list because I got a strong buyers list in this area. Hey, what's up guys? John Cochran here, and today is System Saturday, the day that I bring you a system that I use in my business that you can rip off, duplicate using your own local market. Now, in today's System Saturday, what we're going to talk about is getting motivated sellers to say yes. So I'm going to take you through an actual call that would be from a motivated seller, and I'm going to give you the script of exactly how this goes down so that we can end up booking a face-to-face appointment with the motivated seller so that we can put their property under contract. Here's how it goes. So, first of all, what you need to know in order to start getting a motivated seller to say yes, when they call you, all you try to do is book the appointment, okay? So when a motivated seller calls you, all you do is try and book the appointment. That's what the phones are for, okay? And you gotta have a script. You have to have a script, and the biggest thing that I want you to take away from today's System Saturday is you never send motivated sellers, or buyers for that matter, to a call center. Somewhere maybe you've got another job or whatever it might be, and literally somebody else is taking your calls and saying, can I have your first name, please? Okay, and thank you for that. Is your email. You know, we don't do any of that stuff. We answer all of our calls live. We have a script for all this stuff so that we can book the face-to-face appointment so that we can end up gaining trust. And that is number 2, is that you've got to have a script. You never send them to a call center, and your main job, guys, your main job is just to gain trust in that initial phone call. That's it. That's all you're trying to do, is book the face-to-face appointment, and when a motivated seller calls you, you're just gaining their trust, because that is the very first start, that's the very first thing that you have to do in order to start buying their property. Here's how the calls go. So, motivated seller calls you, and here is exactly the way every single call goes. The seller, they always say, yeah, so I'm calling you about a sign that I saw that you buy houses. And you just simply say, yeah, cool, so tell me, how many bedrooms and baths does your house have? So the seller would go through and just say, well, it's a 3-bed, 2-bath, and this is where their life story comes in. Now, this is the way every single call goes, so take notes on this stuff. 3-bed, 2-bath, and this is where they tell you everything about their life. You're going to learn all about their kids. You're going to learn all about stuff that you don't even care about, but what you have to do is listen to it, and you never interrupt them, and you're gaining their trust. You're gaining their trust with this. So you listen to that, you care about it, so that you can help them get out of their situation and find things that what they're saying that you guys connect on, something that you guys have in common, which is going to help you gain their trust. So listen to it and don't interrupt them. That is huge on gaining trust, okay? Which is going to get you to that appointment, okay? Now, this is where you go through after you hear their story and you just say, so tell me, what is the address to your house? Now, they never know the zip code to their house. They never typically know the zip code to it, but what is the address to your house? Then the seller says, well, it's 123 Main Street in Orlando, 123 Main Street in Dayton, 123 Main Street in San Diego. Then you just simply say, cool, I love that area, and I've actually bought many homes there in the past. That's what you go through and say, okay? And then you just say, is the house that you're talking about, is it occupied right now? Seller will say no. You just simply say, well, how much are you asking for 123 Main Street? The property that you called in on, how much are you asking for it? Well, I don't know. Why don't you just tell me what you'll give me? So that's what they always say is, well, you just tell me. You're advertising that you pay top dollar and all this. You tell me what you're going to give me for this property. You just simply come back with them and just say, well, I'm definitely interested. It's in an area that I love to buy in. What is a good time that we can go look at it? And then that's it. Guys, that is exactly the way the calls go, because I can tell you and I can promise you this, is that whenever you go through, okay, let me get to that slide. So whenever they go through and just say, why don't you tell me exactly what you're going to give me for this property? They're always going to just say, you know, you said that you'd give me the top dollar, okay? You have to just say, well, I'm definitely interested in it. When is a good time that you can go look at it? If they come back at you and simply say, no, tell me the price right now, just say, well, sir, I'd love to give you the top dollar that I could possibly give you, but, I can't give you that price over the phone. I need to come out and look at it. I need to see, if it needs any work. So I'll give you top price for it, but I need to come out and see it. Again, all you're trying to do is book the appointment. That is all you're trying to do, okay? And then you want to just go straight through and book the appointment if the property is in your sweet spot. So I've done past webinars and I've done past System Saturdays, a lot of these, of determining your sweet spot. So if you haven't seen one of those yet, you need to go check those out. So when book the appointment, if it's in your sweet spot, then please understand that the only reason for a phone conversation with the motivated seller to call you is that you just booked the face-to-face appointment. Because when you get to face-to-face, things change. Okay, things will definitely change. So in this call, in this initial call, when the motivated sellers are calling you, you're gaining trust. And when you're gaining trust, you're going through that script. That's exactly what happens. You're going through that script, and then you're just booking the appointment at the end. Whether you're throwing out a price out there or not, you're booking the appointment because, again, there's numerous different exit strategies that you could have onto all of these properties. Now, we finally exploded, okay? We always brought in a lot of motivated sellers, into our business, and the thing of it is that with the way these motivated sellers go, you could tell that they were very driven by us. We were just asking them very specific questions, and we finally got what we wanted out of the motivated seller, booking the appointment. Now, where we really exploded, guys, was this, is whenever we created a lead interview sheet, okay? So when we created a lead interview sheet that every single time a motivated seller called us, from different type of marketing that we're putting out there, free, so all this other stuff, whenever they started calling us, we literally went down a sheet, and it always remains to sound very, very conversational through the entire thing, so it doesn't sound like we're reading off a script at all, but we're asking the right questions. So what I encourage you to do is to create your own kick-ass lead interview sheet to where you're asking the right questions so that you can book the appointments literally 70% of the time so that you can gain the trust and ask the correct questions. So guys, I hope you like this System Saturday, and I'm out.